Bullying in our schools is rampant, and according to new research, 1 in 5 parents have a child who's complained of being bullied.
Bullying can be a horrible and insidious issue for children and teenagers, but it can also be a problem for their parents, with new research from the Royal Children's Hospital highlighting the impact bullying can have on the entire family. The data shows that almost 90% of parents whose children have been bullied say that the bullying has affected the entire household. Of the 1,500 parents surveyed, 1 in 5 say they feel depressed or anxious knowing that their children are being targeted.
1 in 5 Aussie parents had at least one child experience bullying in the last school term, and many parents are at a loss as to how to deal with it.
One boy who's been through the trauma of bullying is 10-year-old Cooper, who was bullied at his former school. But he and his mother say that now that he's opened up about the bullying and now that he's changed schools, he's coping a lot better.
I've learned that once something happens, tell a teacher or a parent or whoever is closest to you straight away.
He understands that he got the support when he did finally say something, so now he knows that he can alert an adult, a teacher, even his peers as well.
The data suggests about 85% of children who are being bullied at their schools. But doctors say that the whole community needs to be aware, and not just teachers, if we are going to stamp out this problem.
Let's bring in our parenting expert, Claire Orange. Good afternoon, Claire.
Afternoon, Tracy.
1 in 5 children bullied in the first school term of this year. Does this surprise you?
No. I mean, it's in the news every day, isn't it? We've got in-school bullying, we've got cyberbullying. We're seeing it all the time, so it's certainly not surprising. It's very sad, though. It
is sad indeed. We're never going to eradicate bullying, are we? And so can we help our kids?
Right, well, I think there was some good advice in there that, we've got to teach our kids to come and look for help when they need it. We don't get as many children as we need and want to reporting bullying for a whole variety of reasons. But we also have to get in there and, as parents, teach our children preventative skills in the bullying space as well. So quite often we start to become reactive when the bullying is actually happening. And the time to really target bullying is to teach our children the skills when it's not happening to them. And these are strong skills in being assertive, which isn't aggressive or argumentative. It's kind of like this verbal karate, short and sharp and very direct. And it's a life skill that not everyone's particularly comfortable with. So if we teach our children these skills, then we kind of set them up with a bit of a social shield, Tracy, and that's really important in life.
What if your own child is the bully?
Isn't this a terrible thing? So, and parents will go through this. Children who engage in bullying behaviours do it for a variety of reasons. Sometimes it's around impulse control. They struggle to not do the first thing that comes into their head. And sometimes, sadly, it's because that child themselves has experienced bullying and they use bullying themselves as a defensive mechanism. So they might actually then go home and bully a parent or bully a sibling because that's the only way they can get power and control. And then some kids are bullying because, of course, it's being modelled at home, and that's more insidious. It's more difficult. So if you think your child is enacting these bullying behaviours, please don't think it's too soon to go and get help and get some really sensible and serious help for your child, because as we can see, the results are serious and they're lifelong.
Yeah, hopefully we can reduce the numbers in the future. Claire
Absolutely.
Orange, thanks so much for your time this afternoon.
Thanks, Tracy.